Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 3 everyday super simple makeup looks that you can create for office, for college, just for regular wear. So we're going to start with look number 1, but before we start with any makeup, I'm going to use a moisturizer, and I'm using the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, which helps you get really glowing, healthy looking skin. It's very lightweight, but it gives you immediate hydration and balances the moisture levels. Once I've prepped my skin with this, I'm going to use a bit of foundation, and this one is by Estee Lauder. I'm going to list all the products in the description bar below, so in case you miss out anything, you can check it out there. Once my skin is done, I'm going to use MAC Feline Kohl, and this is a very smudgeable kind of a kajal. I'm going to apply this along my waterlines. Then I'm going to use a bit of Folie eyeshadow by MAC, and I'm just using it to give it that smoky look along my lower lash line. Then to finish off my eye makeup, I'm going to use a bit of mascara on my top as well as the bottom lashes. To set my foundation, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Loose Powder. This is just going to control the excess shine on my face. To fill in the brows, I'm using a brow pencil, just something quick that is going to help fill in the gaps and give a nice full looking brow. For the cheeks, I'm using this beautiful warm terracotta blusher. This is by Clinique, and I'm just using that really generously to get a nice warm flush on my cheeks. And then to finish off the look, I'm using the Spice lip gloss by MAC. This is a warm brownish color and it just looks super natural, and that is my first look. Something that's super easy to do, something you can wear every day. Moving on to look number 2, I'm going to start with the Clinique Pep Start Hydroblur Moisturizer. This is an oil-free moisturizer. It has a really nice lightweight texture. It gives a very silky, soft matte feeling to the skin, and this preps the skin for makeup application. It is one of my favorite moisturizers when I have slightly oily skin, and I love the Clinique range of moisturizers. They have so many different ones that address different needs, and a moisturizer is super important before you start your makeup because it's going to help your foundation apply so much better. It's also going to help your foundation stay on much better. Today I'm using the Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation in the shade Natural Tan, and then blending it down using a buffing brush. This is a satiny foundation. It gives about medium coverage, which is buildable if you apply a little more color. And then to set this, I'm using the Clinique Even Better Makeup. This is a pressed powder. I'm using it mostly in areas where I tend to get a little bit oily. For the cheeks, I'm going to use Gingerly by MAC. It is a beautiful matte finish blush. The color is quite warm. It works really nicely with Indian skin, and I'm applying this on my cheeks. Moving on to the eye makeup, I'm using the MAC brow pencil and just filling in wherever I have gaps. Next, I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Eyeliner Pencil. This is a super smooth pencil, very nicely pigmented, and I'm going to create like a soft wing, not a very sharp wing. I personally find pencil eyeliners really quick and easy to use, and this has a reasonably fine tip, so that's the liner look I am creating here. You can also do just a simple upper lash liner. To finish off the eye makeup, I'm using a bit of mascara. This is the MAC in Extreme Dimension. And then I'm using Mocha by MAC as the lip color. This is a peachy brown light color. Really pretty nude for day-to-day wear and for office wear. And that is all. That is the finished look. For look number 3, I wanted to do something really fresh, really glowy, so I started with the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief Moisturizer. This is a gel moisturizer, one of my favorites because it gives long-lasting hydration. It removes all tightness and flakiness from the skin. It also contains aloe water, which has a really nice calming effect. And the best part is definitely the gel texture. It just works for all kinds of skin type. And whenever I'm confused, I don't know which moisturizer to use, I definitely go for this one. Just feeling a little bit ill when I did this makeup, so this moisturizer made my skin feel so much better. I'm going to use a corrector. This one is by MAC. 3 dots of the orange one and then 3 dots of the yellow one, just to cover up those under eye bags, and I'm just using my finger to blend it all in. And now that those under eye bags look much better, I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm using the MAC Next to Nothing foundation. This is a lightweight sheer coverage foundation. It gives you a really nice weightless feel. It doesn't look like you're wearing makeup at all, and that's what I love about this foundation. Moving in with some eyeshadow, I'm using the shade Sable by MAC. I'm not going to use any eyeliner or kajal for this look, just a bit of eyeshadow and some mascara. Next, I'm going to add a little more of the foundation in my under eye area just because I feel I need a tiny bit more coverage. And to set all these liquids, I'm using the Clinique Even Better Makeup Pressed Powder just in those oily areas. Next, I'm going to use the shade Pink Truffle by Bobbi Brown. This is a brightening blush. It's a very dusty pink color, almost with no pink in it, mostly a very neutral color, but it looks very natural. And then to fill in the brows, I'm using the brow pencil by MAC, and I'm just using this to fill in those gaps so that I have a nice youthful thick looking brow. Then to finish off the eye makeup, I'm going to use a bit of mascara, 2 coats on the bottom and 2 coats on the top lashes, and this is just going to help open up my eyes and make them look fresher and brighter. And then to tie in the whole look together, I'm using Soar Lip Pencil by MAC, which is one of my favorite pinks. I'm using it all over as a lip color. A little bit of face mist to set the makeup, and that is it. That is look number 3, something I tend to wear very often, something that looks very fresh, very glowing, and that is going to flatter a lot of skin tones. I like my everyday makeup to look really fresh, very simple and very radiant, and for that it's very important to start with the right moisturizer. Moisturizer is an absolute essential. It's a non-negotiable step, and I've used a couple of different ones in this video, but my absolute favorite is the Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. I love the gel consistency and it just gives me so much hydration without the greasiness. There's an offer running on Nykaa currently. If you buy any Clinique product, you get a mascara sample free. I'm going to put the promo code in the description box below. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.